In the Armenian quarter of Jerusalem, just outside the walled city of Jerusalem, lies Pirgitch, Holy Savior's Armenian Cemetery. This cemetery, though rarely visited by tourists, is venerated by the local Armenians. The perimeter of the cemetery borders the churches of other Christian denominations, and yet the open, spacious grounds belongs to Armenians. Pirgitch, Holy Savior, is an historic cemetery where great Armenian patriarchs of Jerusalem and the clergy of the St. James Brotherhood are laid to rest alongside local Armenian inhabitants. When one enters the doors of Pirgitch, one quickly sees a large, spacious ground, well-maintained grapevine, construction material, 3 dark stone gravestones, an incomplete destroyed church, small chapel, exotic tombstones, lots of graves, and a memorial. It is only after one tours the cemetery one understands the layout and the significance of the sections. The construction material at the entrance of the cemetery is for the construction of the Armenian section of the Holy Sepulchre. The material is made in Greece and it lies in numbered boxes in the cemetery. The 3 black stone graves are the graves of Patriarchs Yerishe Derderian, Torkom Manukyan, and Patriarch-elect Diran Nersoyan. These 3 great churchmen played major roles in the life of the Armenian Church and contributed impressively to the well-being of the Armenian Church during very turbulent times, and especially in the more recent history of the mid-1950s up to today. Another very obvious structure within the cemetery is the Pirgitch Chapel. From a distance and from outside, it looks so majestic, and yet one sees the inside. As one gets closer, it seems to be an uncompleted structure, semi-destroyed, deserted, with no roof. Some 40 years ago, construction of the Pirgitch Chapel had been stopped by local authorities, and to this day the chapel lies incomplete. Another section, one finds tombs of patriarchs and gravestones of churchmen. A large spacious area is dedicated to the many lay people who lie at rest there. One outstanding memorial is dedicated to the brave Armenian soldiers who died in the Battle of Arara during the First World War. On a positive note, some very important constructions are taking place within the compound in a small chapel. Armenian artisans from Armenia are working on some very delicate work to reconstruct the past and glorify the ancient Armenian altars and churches. The work is extremely slow and painstaking. The renovation project is supported by Armenian philanthropist from Moscow, Samuel Garabedian. When the renovations are completed, the chapel will be consecrated. It is expected that the benefactor will attend the consecration and the celebration. Pirgitch is not a popular touristic spot, but it is highly recommended for people who follow Armenian diaspora history. Visiting the Armenian quarter of Jerusalem cannot be complete without visiting the Pirgitch cemetery. Much more time is needed to fully explore this cemetery, but hopefully this video could get you interested in visiting and enjoying the majesty of the Soorp Pirgitch cemetery.